Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to go over some technical analysis and plans for the week of February 6th through the 10th. Before we do, just to reiterate, not a financial advisor. Make sure that you do your own research. Also, if you find value in the video, smash the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy our content, and hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can let you know every time we release new content. So we're going to get right on into it, guys. So we're going to talk here about some picks for the week and some things to kind of watch out for. So first of all, we're going to take a look at Amazon here. And Amazon had a nice little run up from about $90 all the way to about $114, $115. And then we've seen the pullback here. And I really like it at this level here, $100 or on the $95 to $100 level here. That's our first level of support here is 95, currently at fair value. We can go all the way down to basically about $91, $92 from the red SMA line, and if we bounce off of that, we're in good shape. I think if we go any lower, that what you want to watch for is $95. Okay, if it does fall below that $100 mark, 95, if we bounce off of that, good sign moving forward. That's where I may look to take my entry. So your first level of resistance is 106.31, then 114, which is basically where they got rejected at a couple of times there. And so it'd be interesting to see Monday morning what happens if we bounce off of here and kind of go through. I think we do fall down a little bit further and then start making our way back up. So longer term on this one, actually eyeing a longer term option on Amazon and coming in, but I'm wanting it to, if the bull pattern is going to continue and fall down a little bit further, that'll be great because I can get my option a little bit cheaper. But I'm looking to strike on that option probably this week and go for probably about $150 to $200 strike price on it, but for a longer term time period, of course, and just kind of let it run its course and do its thing and kind of go from there. So that's the first one to keep an eye on this week. Second one is Tesla. Tesla has a lot of momentum, and we've busted through that red SMA line, and we're holding pretty much above it here, flirting with $200, and we're pretty close to overvalued currently. And first level of resistance now is 207.93, and I think that we definitely can get there probably this week unless some type of crazy stuff in the market comes out. We'll probably bounce off of 182.74 if we do get that low, and then continue to rise. I see this one going to 200 and beyond. However, just kind of keep in mind that we've been having a little run up on pretty much everything, so typically you have a cool down period at some point before the run continues. So we're going to look at the S&P 500 here. And looking at the S&P, your tip top is 43.2528 on the fib level, and we broke through that 41.28 resistance. Now coming back with a pullback, we could go as low as, if we get below here of 41.28, which we're not far from it, could go as low as about 4,000 before we bounce back up and try to make our way up to the upside. But we're due for a pullback, as you see here, is because we were overvalued, and the pullback actually did start. So how far do we go below that? I don't know. I think it all depends on, basically, I think whenever the Fed comes out and talks again, I'm not sure if they're talking this week or not, but the manipulation side of things of, this rally here could be short-lived if, the Federal Reserve says something to definitely spook our, spook the market, or just kind of keep an eye on some of the major companies that are doing earnings. Because if earnings are negative on some of the major companies, and that's a major catalyst across the board on a certain sector, that can pull the market down. Okay, guys, on the watch list here is Zion Oil and Gas, ticker symbol ZNOG, and the reason for that is the lease for their license, I guess I should say, supposedly expired on the 3rd of February, and they still have not gotten an extension clarification on if they're going to be able to continue operations and re-enter the MJ01 well. So what I'm expecting on Monday is, unless they release some type of information on that, I would assume that this thing falls pretty hard and that we go down to retest eventually this 4.5 cent mark, just because I think people are going to be like, what in the heck? Although they did release some information last week letting us know that they have been in communication with the Ministry of Energy, and that there were some delays because they had to make some amendments and stuff to their application and all that type of stuff. So it may take a little bit more time. However, if there's nothing that's released for sure tomorrow and all the way into next week, then easily I think we can hit 4.5 cents, no doubt. This one here I've been planning on kind of eyeing and thinking to come in and average down significantly on this if it did go below that 4.5 cent mark. And if it does, that might be time to go ahead and do that as the next couple of weeks if there's nothing that comes out, because I can see it potentially continuing to kind of slide back down. At least at the 4.5 cent mark, I think that it can probably bottom out there temporarily. However, if nothing else happens and we continue to move on this Fibonacci retracement, then this is all going to update, and then basically your tip top is going to be 30 as opposed to 42, and this is going to actually pull down lower than 5 cents, which is a potential possibility. Another one on the watch list here, guys, is Shiba Inu, the cryptocurrency. We're in kind of like a little retracement cool down period for the cryptocurrency market. We're down about 5% on the day currently for Shiba Inu. We're up about 20% pretty much all day yesterday, and started to kind of obviously definitely cool down a good bit today. And but you can see here for the 7-day, the 1 month, and then the 3 month, we are in pretty good shape for Shiba Inu. We're on an uptrend obviously, and we're kind of getting a little cool down period here, so I'm interested to see how it reacts over the next couple of weeks, because there's the big talk of Shibarium being released and launched on Valentine's Day. So maybe possibly we see buy the rumor, sell the news type event, and we see a big run up in Shiba Inu up until Valentine's Day. That'll be some type of fun to watch if we can. So anyway, guys, all I got for you in this video. Let me know your comments below. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.